Don't interrupt you, but they got very aggressive over on this pistol round, and you normally see this over towards B. This is hugely aggressive. Is he going to expect the second player? No, he's not. So a trader ready for the CT side. They're going to try and execute here, but there's still 2 players already and waiting on the side itself. Nice shot from Ye. We'll be able to clear out one. Nex is there to trade, but Shazam does the same, and Tizian left alone on the site will fall. It was pretty much an A stack coming out from Big in this pistol run, but it doesn't matter. Complexity have ripped it apart.
Oh, even shots from the smoke. You're going to hear those taps. Hey, mate, right now, Complexity are about to split out onto this site.
Yeah, Stan with a little bit of the distraction as the remaining players push right through, and Ye with a quick. It is just going to be 3 players remaining for the CTs, and well, they don't really have much hope in this round, really. They probably just want to don't give all their SMG money over to their opponents already. Stan doing a lot of damage. Godby going to peek out. I don't think he's going to be surviving this round. You can see the remaining SMGs. Android looking to try and peek out. He was someone who actually said, well, he's trying. It's a Brit on Brit, a little bit of British Civil War going on here, but it is just going to be actually using. They're just going to be able to have so much money going into not only their sort of like potential bonus round, but more so later after that when they go for the rebuy. Nice shot from Nex. They are still doing a little bit of damage here.
Oh my god.
Actually, Nex really is doing work with this USP.
Nex, one of the players we really would like to see step up today for Big. He was quiet in that game against Optic yesterday. This time, yeah, he's not going to win the round. That's
flash him into position. I think he actually gets caught by the T flash as he goes for the peek, and it doesn't matter. He'll find Shazam anyway.
Nade over the boost from middle. Tabson's even finished off Android in the meantime, and things are just getting worse and worse for Complexity. He just has to stay alive. He doesn't need to wide peek this. Can just wait until Complexity closes the distance, but there's the peek and there's the frag. Next has at least found one. The Incendiary should delay the push, but in fact, Big are going to get both kills on the cross and be sold. And will Smooya rotate?
Stands in. Nobody's really moved yet, and actually does manage to get himself the opener. Tabson has to win this duel, and he does, so that's at least something. Now Smooya has everything to do. The push will be coming in to try to wrap around, but he spins it. Finds the second kill. He's definitely looking better today. And Android now left alone, and Smooya will end all 3. Great to try and rush down this AWP, and eventually Smooya's just going to wait patiently for the time when he knows he can hit the shot. And after that, it seems like the T's are just going to back off.
Got me locked up. You can't allow the T's to have this much information, this much control. Tizian checks it. Stan with his back turn. That's a free kill. Smooya's going to spot these players, and he gets himself a second as well. Falling back to the site, and 2 more left up for Complexity. This should be a done deal. Smooya's just lining them up. 4 frags for him. He's top of the board, top of the server. The 2 options. Receive a big load of damage from the nade, or fall back into the Molotov and take 40 damage off. Nice shot from Shazam, though, to start things off.
Yeah, everybody's just been caught out in this round. Smooya got stuck with his aggression. Tizian is now trying to save him. He's all alone. He's actually managed to find himself a couple of kills and making this one look slightly possible. They're going to come back around. Tizian, he gets a 3rd, and now Tabson, he actually has a chance. There's a low player, or a couple of low players, really. He has the slight advantage here in terms of HP. Not anything to go by, but as the bomb's being planted, he's going to run into the site. He needed to find Shazam, but look so far, and he is somewhat alone. It does allow them to go much heavier in towards their middle control, but he is set up and ready to knock them down already. 2 quick kills for Tabson. He's got the support from Nex as well, and this is looking very bad for Complexity. They've only got 2 players. One of them is barely even alive, Android, with only 8 HP, and Stan stuck in the corner. He's now left all alone to try and do this. It's just not happening.
You want one bit of advice?
Did Nex just get dinked? I think that was 1 shot from Stan. And I think he actually managed to dink Nex at the back of... That's quite pretty... He's hit another one. He's pretty damn good with this Glock.
He's pretty damn good generally. Android's even going to find a kill in middle, but he gets mollied out of this box, and Godby just jumps up on top. Birthday Whiff City, 0-2. That was a shame to see, but hopefully he can come back and fight it for today. Great nades. And no way they're going to push through this after taking that damage. You get exactly what you deserve. Tizian with a double kill. Tabson's not done with this. He's still pushing up, and Android's ready for it. Catches the leg under that brick. And so Tabson, again, that's not the first time he's been caught getting over-aggressive in a man-advantage situation. Big maybe need to slow down this pace, because Complexity are ramping it up. They're trying to take this A bomb site.
Nex through smokes at the moment. He's going to find one as well. Ye trying to boost back up. He'll be caught. Nex has looked very good as well. And now Shazam, well, we said we needed a step up from him. I think this might be a little bit too much to ask. He's got to be wary. Smooya looking to come in on the flank, and he'll miss the shot once.
Tizian's again in this close position in middle. But Complexity They're set up outside of A right now. They're just holding back for the time being. Shazam. Oh, he's been spotted. tabseN's going to find the arm just a few rounds prior. So here's the flank from Tizian. Perfect timing. Stan's not ready for it. Def going to go for a shot, but Tizian just bails. 5v3, no pressure on Big.
Even going to do a little bit of damage to their own teammates along the way. Not the best of rounds already. And tabseN, well, the second he's had this AWP in his hand, he has been impeccable. Def will be there to trade, and Android's actually caught another. They've given themselves a lifeline here, and Def, that was it. That was the shot that could have just turned the round on his head. He's going to be given a second chance, and both players will be missing, but Tizian will not. He's been excellent in this round. And now it's left all onto Android. There's nothing he can do. There were opportunities there for Complexity to take that one, but they're just going to get better and better. And while tabseN, look how aggressive he's spot. They're still going for it, but if you don't have a main control, this is impossible.
This is a crossfire.
This is never going to work. Like this, I don't know why you'd carry on with that. Like that just seems like a lack of adaptation. Like that, if you've lost a main, it can't work. It just can't. You'd have to hope that tabseN ran back, and that's just playing odds that you just can't.
Complexity. They're either hitting B or they're going for a full squeaky play like they did. And
somewhat, because the way that they went, it didn't look like they expected anybody to be behind them, and the smoke was somewhat misleading. Shazam okay.
Oh, yeah, Big do this all the time. They're not going for the kill. They're waiting until after the time. They do this.
Brutal.
Yeah. God B makes that call a lot. Complexity, do they have anything? Because right now, Big is styling. Nice shot from Tizian, just going to peek up and get a quick tap. God B trying to hold down this B bomb site. Smooya's with him as well. And this could get very, very dicey for Smooya. Def's trying to close the distance, but he's too fast. Pistol's out. God B doesn't realize, but a call's been made. Android's behind enemy lines, and he has found himself a kill, but surely that's going to be it. 11-4 to Big. 4. For example, we could even have the crisscross smokes. We'll see. Complexity, nothing too special about the setup, about as default as you can get. They've given up checkers and are playing on the B site, but Shazam just spotted for anything in middle. He knows he has the range advantage over pretty much any pistol that Big buy, unless it's a Deagle, which they don't have. Ooh. And there we go. Nice shot from Shazam. This could be the start here. tabseN dead as well. Shazam's making it work for Complexity with 2 kills in middle.
The CT side have got a nice little spot here over the top of any smokes that they're going to throw, which actually, yeah, he's going to be the one to find it instead. And I think this is the lifeline that Complexity needed. A wonderful pistol round from them.
And that's what Big are going for. So Complexity have the manpower to deal with this. If they can't win this round, I don't know what to say, but it's a good start. Def takes 1. It's a trade right back, and Stan plays close to the smoke, but they're going to burst through with no flashbang. That's not going to work. Smooya trades with the Deagle, and he's followed up onto Android. How the hell have Big made this a 2v2?
Down and plant it for the vent position, so tabseN will have a little bit of a singular flashbang to actually get them back in here. So tabseN, he's got to spot this. He's going to be spamming shots away. Smooya manages to get one. It's left all onto Shazam. He finds the first, but still tabseN is standing, and he has vision on towards that bomb. Shazam's managed to retrieve himself the kit. Peek going to be coming out, but it's not being baited. tabseN knows he's not on the defusal at all, and he support from Android, and well, already tabseN is going to change that.
Yeah, and again, 4-man setup on this A site, if you include Stan towards middle, who's just running back between Highway and A. So this is again, another heavy setup of Complexity on the right side of the map, but getting all the wrong fall off. That did not look purpose at all. It's going to make a noise, no surprise. Tizian peeks out and takes that kill. Big now, 5v2. This is looking undoable for Complexity. There's the late mid split. That's infuriating. Shazam's going to get overrun, and it's 13 rounds with not a single death from Big.
The thing is, though, you normally do this much earlier. There's only 30 seconds left, so whatever they're doing, it has to be fast, and Shazam and Stan tag team this T side as they do now just look to try and dry push this in towards the A side. This has not gone well for Big, and it's looking like the CT side will at least get themselves one. A bit of damage being attempted by Smooya, and eventually
tabseN Tizian. Back towards A, it seems, and Shazam will catch the timing. He does. Nice re-peek. Smooya's down. Big. They need to start throwing utility if they want to commit off the back of this. The problem is there are 4 players here, and Shazam, Def, he's going to get aggressive instead. 2 frags from him. Shazam lining up a second in the meantime.
Push this. Wanted. You could see Smooya. You could see the temptation to go for something there, but instead they used the nade stack.
But it's not the end of the world because we still have this heavy setup on A. Tizian's found the entry in the meantime, but there's only 10 seconds left.
Yeah, no, Shazam wanted to try and catch somebody there, but just wasn't able to. The bomb will be going down, the clock won't matter anymore. It's just taps and ripping off heads. Android and Shazam are gone. Def, the only one left, he just about manages to get away with that one and almost finds Tizian, who was already low. However, that's not possible, and Def will be put down, in fact, by the low man himself.
Close this out before Complexity get the ball rolling, but they've got the guns in. 2 AWPs here for the CT side. Android's close. Oh, he might spot someone. The smoke just to lose their position, and Smooya's actually dropped his teammate in the meantime, but they don't know Android is here.
Yeah, he has to make a massive play, and yeah, he's made a good distraction. In fact, yeah, he's doing much more than a distraction. He's found 2 kills and given them an advantage. It doesn't last long, though, as Godby takes one, and they spot out Android. Def, he's not known for his clutches. He's not known for his hero plays, and he needs to do it here. They've already found out where he is. Molotov's going to hold him back. He burns to death. Cooks right at the end. And Big, well, they've got their dinner done. It is the win coming out for Big. They will survive for now.
For now, that is the key of it, right? Again, Big. Wow.